Welcome guys, Selby is taking over Ronnie Sullivan in the semifinals of Shanghai Masters. Great to see again this match. I think this will be another fantastic match between them. Always they have great battles when they face each other, long matches and dramatic endings, many decisive frames played by these two players. Here is a mistake by Ronnie Sullivan, leaving that red over the middle pocket is just a piece of cake for Selby. Now he can build a stronger break, good angle on the black to develop more reds. Don't think it's too pleasant for him, but in the end he found a red for the right hand pocket. Well played. Selby, one of the greatest players when he's playing in China. He loves, like Ronnie, also to play in China. 3 points behind for Ronnie Sullivan. Now he can overcome Selby's advantage. He will need all the reds on the table, Ronnie, to make sure he will win the frame. No, it's not there. He needed a much more thicker contact, many ups and downs in this first frame. Both players trying to settle, of course. They didn't quite adapted to the conditions of the match so far. This can be a very long match. I expect very tough setup. It might be a snooker here. Well done by Selby, absolutely spot on by him. Ronnie Sullivan in the end has a chance to the left pocket, more precisely the yellow pocket. And finally Ronnie can decide this frame in his favor. You play the green now. Yes, after a quite scrappy start, both players missing quite easy shots. The rocket is deciding the first frame in his favor. Well done. We begin the second frame of the match. Selby with a totally missed break-off shot. Of course, Ronnie cannot miss this kind of shot with the rest. He needed a little bit more power. What a big difference can 2 or 3 centimeters can make. You can see Selby has a quite easy starter. This is the perfect position to split the pack. Very unlucky. The pack was splitted so well, but you need to be so unfortunate to pot a red. You cannot expect that a red can eventually be potted in one of the pockets. It was an unexpected blunt. Ronnie can also win this second frame with a much more smoother visit. So nicely played this shot. Now he can just relax and play as normal as possible and not risk any cannons anymore, but he lost position there, so unexpected. Maybe he was just too relaxed. Let's see the score. 48 points, no, 46 points ahead with 51 remaining. There are enough points for Selby, of course. He's one of the greatest stealers in the game, Mark. He knows how to come back very well. And also he's not rushing, he's keeping the opponent in the chair very well. Not so lucky with that positional shot. This is a quite difficult shot, even if the pink ball is quite close to that green pocket. So after a very long battle on that pink, Ronnie is the man who wins the second frame. What a big mistake by Mark Selby there. You cannot let Ronnie with such an easy chance. So far, Ronnie Sullivan is beating Mark Selby with his own weapons. Amazing error by Ronnie there. I cannot imagine how can he make that foul. In the end, Ronnie is having the best chance. What a shot from him. He was so precise there. One of the best long pots of the match so far. Almost 20 points ahead, but it's not enough. He will need to pot many more reds to win another frame. This time Ronnie is making a big mistake. He can respot the pink, which will help so much. He needs to be much more consistent, Mark Selby. Mark Selby is not the best front runner, but it's a very good back runner, I can say. And the best player with the rest, as you can see. Good angle on the blue here. Finally, if he can win the first frame for him, he can consider himself very settled. He plays with right hand side, and now he's hiding the cue ball behind the brown. We already passed 1 hour of play, quite much for Ronnie Sullivan standards. Lifting this red, I think it's end of frame. Yes, Mark can cut this red into the middle pocket. Frame ball succeeded. We will begin the last frame of the first session after this shot. So the last frame of this first part, Ronnie Sullivan with the first half chance. This time is so much away from the pocket. Nicely played by Mark Selby here. He can equal the score to 2 frames each. I think he will be quite satisfied with perfectly balanced score, of course. 28 points ahead now, but the green is missed. Never easy those shots. Although I am quite surprised he missed that pot. Mark Selby is one of the best players at the middle pockets. Mark Selby tries to escape with only 2 cushions. Good shot, but he's lefting a red for Ronnie, but surprisingly he doesn't pay with any point. Mark, and he's the man who is writing the balls now. He was also quite lucky in my opinion with that escape. It will be quite disappointing for Ronnie Sullivan to lose this frame after that amazing snooker succeeded behind the brown. It's end of first half. Mark Selby with the chance, half chance of course, but when you attack like this manner you need to be sure that the ball will enter the pocket, otherwise you will leave this easy opportunity for your opponent, of course. Now Ronnie is in total control. The table is not so easy to play in the second part of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7 reds that are quite blocked near the cushions. Almost missed that green, so surprising. Shot by Ronnie there. He is losing his concentration maybe sometimes. This is a very key shot now. Good shot. He has this single pot, but not an easy shot under pressure. Mark has one of the cleanest techniques in the game. His position at the table is one of the most elegant of the top 10 players, of course. Now the balls are more open for Mark Selby here. He can make a very good comeback. As you can see, he's right back in the frame. He tried to develop this two-race, but he missed again from the black. Nicely played, safety. This is a very difficult shot, absolutely fantastic. You never need to lose your focus on this shot. We passed 2 hours of play, including the 15 minutes break. It was a quite long break, this, because both players are respecting each other so much and they know that the tension is very big. The blue is not there, but Ronnie is leading by 3 frames to 2. Mark is wanting to still fight, but he needs a snooker. This might be his only chance, and maybe the best chance. Good shot. But Ronnie Sullivan is the king of escapes, absolutely fantastic. What will happen next? Mark Selby is not at his best when we speak about safety game. Usually that is his best weapon, I can say. Here the key is to split the pack on the right side. Yes, that was the perfect spot to get on the pack. Now he needs another good recovery shot. Quite good. He will put this red into the middle pocket. He would want to play for the blue, but it's good if he plays for a low ball color also. No, another miss. Not his best match so far. It's a blind pocket, but it's a blind pocket for Selby, but it shouldn't be a problem for him. He knows so well to play that type of shot. Ho ho, what a shot! Shot of the match. You cannot be serious. That shot was absolutely out of this world. And one good shot can make your entire break so easy. That splitter from the brown was ideal. All the reds are in the open. Mark Selby is keeping the score very, very tight, and he makes very well to do that. 2 hours and 30 minutes so far, and the match is just 3 frames each almost. Can he play with very much backspin here? Yes. He's taking these balls very well, Selby. Let's see this red along the cushion, quite important one. Another tester for him, absolutely spot on. It's enough, he doesn't need to bother with the black anymore. Well played by Selby. So the 7th frame may be the most important in this first session at least. Mark Selby is making another unexpected gift, I can say. He's not in his game to make this kind of gifts. Ronnie knows how to punish the opponent's mistakes. This could be a very fast frame. We didn't see a century so far, which is so surprising, of course. Yes, Ronnie found that gap so well. He's playing for the black. He needs a couple more reds and two blacks to take the score to 4 frames to 3. So far Mark Selby didn't take the lead of this match. Ronnie was the player who was making the advantage on the scoreboard. Now we can see the first century, of course. We will wait the last frame and see which score we will have after the first session. It can be a 4 frames each or 5 frames to 3 scoreline, which will be a quite balanced one. Depends not so much, because 4 each or 5-3 is nothing that you can judge as a too big difference in the scoreline. This can be a very interesting frame. Usually the last frame of the session is the most tensioned. Both players would want to win it so much they can keep a good boost of confidence after that they won this frame. We approach the 3 hours mark. It's a foul here. As I said before, a few seconds, the last frame of the session could be the most tensioned. Two great shots by Mark Selby, but in the end he needs to stop the break. The angle on the bramble was not good, and also the shot was very difficult. He needed a jab, the trump specialty, maybe to have a chance to play for the next red. Great chance by Selby now. He tries some sort of controlled split here. He may have the red below the black. Yes, of course. And now he can really hope he can rebalance the score. 61 points ahead with plenty more remaining. $67 ahead with 75 remaining. We are done. Mark Selby is managing to make a great session versus the Rocket, but he could done even better, I think, at least leading by 5 frames to 3. Absolutely fantastic display on some moments. Mark Selby is finishing in style, very competitive. He sends a great message to Ronnie that he's really prepared to make a great match. Well done, Mark Selby. I await you in the second session. Thank you for watching, guys. Mark Selby was playing fantastically in some moments, but also he made some very easy mistakes, surprisingly, in the safety department, when you expect him to be so precise and so accurate. If he would play his best style in the tactical game, he could lead this session by 5 frames to 3, or even better, when he was better in taking his chances and punishing Selby's mistake. I wait you in the second session, so be on, because it will be a great encounter, and I hope we can watch great snooker till the end. Mark Selby is on a good run here, and you never know what he can show to the snooker fans.